Good evening, everyone. It is I, yours most humbly, ChrisTheITGuy, back again here on a Sunday evening for a little of the old Minecraft. And when we get bored of playing the Minecraft, we're going to switch off to another game. A little game called AI Dungeon. So that's going to be something fun and exciting that we haven't done here before. For those of you who've never seen AI Dungeon before, it is pretty much just what it sounds like, a dungeon in AI. So it's going to be a good one. So how is everyone doing tonight? Everyone having a great time? We are going to just do some inventory swapping real quick here because we got to go out and start a new project. Well, it's not really a new project. It's something we've been working on for a little bit now, but mostly in secret. So let me just do some unloading of the inventory here. Some loading of the inventory, and then we'll get skedaddling over to our brand new skeleton farm. Yes, very exciting. So hoping you all had a good weekend. It's Sunday night. It's also coming to the end of my vacation. Lasai, as the kids would say. Yes, it's been a good 2 weeks, but I am ready to get back to work, back to the normal day job, back to the fun of the grind, as the kids say. Definitely looking forward to that. I have rested up thoroughly, so I am quite ready to kick back, relax, and go to work, if that makes sense. Oh man, it's going to be good to be back at it. Alright, so we've got our 2 redstone chests. I certainly do not need an apple in my inventory. Because I have delicious, nutritious, golden fried carrots on my side. Carrots. Alright, what else do I need short term here? Got a bunch of blocks, I got a bunch of resources back at the other location. So that should be alright. I will take a stack, or a half stack of the shulker shells and just put that in my ender chest for now. Might help out later on. So for now, let's get moving to the new site. Ah, the beautiful Viridian Dome. How I've missed you. Been a while since we hung out. Let's check the old wings out. Good, we are good to go. She'll just head out in this direction over the nether roof. We've got a little bit of a flight ahead of us here. Experimenting with that flying pattern here where you just climb and descend over and over to save rockets. So far it seems to be pretty good. So let me know how the volume levels are if you are in the sesh right now. If anything's too loud, too quiet, just let me know. We can get that all adjusted. Not bad, we haven't used another rocket yet. Story, welcome to the chat. Hope you're having a good night. Alright, and gracefully we land at our new site. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, this should be a bit of an adventure. Okay, Let's head off in the direction. Gotta source the direction. There we are, that's the way we need to go. We'll have a little bit of an ordeal once we get there, because we've got to land and simultaneously get underground before we're exploded by creepers. Which should, of course, be fun. Alright. Haha. Welcome to our new site, folks. Alright, so let's descend the many, many stairs downward. So we've got a little bit of a setup here, nothing huge going on. But let's show you what we've been up to. Would you look at this? Ha ha ha! Ah, this is a dual skeleton spawner, folks. I am very pleased that we found this one. So what is this all for, you ask? Well, tremendous amounts of bones. That's what we'll get out of this guy. Tremendous amounts of bones. Let me go outside here and turn the lights off. We'll just sit here and sort of watch our friends enter the system. Everybody just sort of collects down there, and eventually they just disappear into the floor. And then once those friends have disappeared, new friends appear. And downwards they go. Goodbye, friends. Hello, new friends. And so on and so forth. Turn the lights back on here. That's a bold fashion choice, my friend. Alright, so let's head down to the basement. Well, what are those two spawners right next to each other? Yes, story, indeed they are. That's exactly why we've built out here. So we prepared a little area down here. This is where all our Skella friends gather. And all of their drops will go into here. They are indeed both skeletons, yes. So I'm just going to clear them out of here. Because this is where we're going to start our work. And here we've got 25, 27, 30 some odd bones that have come through. Well, if you hang around up top, eventually entity cramming takes over, and this becomes a skeleton crusher. And, as you'll see, we've been quite lucrative so far in the bone department. This is after a little bit of time AFK. We crush down the bones and, of course, convert those into bone blocks for use with our various farms. Now, here's the problem. If we look at the chest here, you're going to see arrows, you're going to see bones, and you're going to see, like, a dirty pair of pants. Unfortunately, the only thing I want from this farm is the bones. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to build a little system down around this area here that's going to filter out the bad stuff and let us keep the good stuff, which of course is the bones. And that's the project we're going to get under tonight. Now, I've already spent a tremendous time over here clearing out a very large amount of lava lakes. So all this was previously lava. And that's all been cleared with obsidian and pickaxes, or water and pickaxes and all sorts of stuff like that. Auto sorting, that sorts, Autostorm that sorts the bad stuff into lava. Yeah, so lava or cactus, one of the two yet, Story. I'm not sure. Don't know which one I want to do, but either could be an option. Yeah, absolutely. Just get some more light down here now that I've removed the water. Because again, I've already got a mob farm upstairs. I don't want another one in the basement. So our first step is to clear out the output of this thing and start building that sorting infrastructure. So I'm going to go ahead and begin there. So we'll empty out our pants and arrows. I love accidental mob spawners. Wow, so many surprise deaths. You know, if you're not dying by surprise at least once a week in your Minecraft career, you're really having fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove this here. Keeps things interesting. Yes! Alright, so let's go ahead and just remove some of this infrastructure here. Now, it might be tight to fit this stuff down here. We'll have to see. We might have to raise this whole thing up a block, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. Let's just knock that out so we can at least leap up here. Get out our redstone. Lots of resources now. Okay. Go ahead and dig out some blocks. And again, we might uncover patches of lava here that I haven't previously removed, which will be good and humorous for all involved. Okay. So yeah, that bedrock here might be problematic. I think we're going to have to actually raise the farm up a touch. But that's alright. We're talking about moving a hopper. Shouldn't be too difficult. Now what we will do here is just put a bit of a safety block up in here so we're not rained on by skeletons. Alright, so we're going to need a bunch of hoppers. We've got here. And yeah, I think I'll start just by moving everything up a block. Or maybe two, we'll see. Because this farm drives off entity cramming, the fall damage isn't super critical. It is nice to have more fall damage, but, you know, if we're entity cramming, ain't no big thing, as the kids say. Let me just get up here. Oh, there's a scary shaft. Look at that. Alright, so yeah, we'll have to adjust the height of things down here, but that's okay. That gives us lots of room to build our sorters. So, let's work from the top here. Pink, welcome to the chat. How the heck are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. We are having fun building a skeleton sorter. Well, it won't actually sort the skeletons, but it'll sort their drops. Good, glad to hear it. Still reeling from your movie night last night. That was pretty awesome. Very glad I could pop over for that. Glad it worked so well. Yes, I am looking forward to the next one, to be honest. Honestly expected issues, but it went smooth. Yes, it did. That was very, very cool. And, I mean, the movie was pretty awesome, too, so that didn't hurt. Technically, it was a wonder, and the movie was actually good, so, hey, it's a win-win. It was a lot better than I thought. Yeah, like, I mean, was there cheese? Sure there was cheese, but it's a horror movie. There could be cheese regardless. Nothing wrong with a little cheese. So we're just clearing ourselves a wee bit of room here. Allow ourselves a little bit more room to maneuver about. I think I'll try and increase the ceiling height in here a touch. Alright, let's make sure to light things back up again. Alright. So let's kick this backwards here. So I checked out Smite on PC again after not playing it forever because I thought they finally let PS4 stuff transfer to PC. They still haven't. I have so many heroes and skins on PS4 that I want on PC. I mean, yeah, like, I don't know why that's such a challenge. Well, I mean, I know why it's a challenge, look. It's a challenge because that means they can't bill you twice for things. But there should be no technical challenge to it. Apparently it's eventually going to happen, but Sony is being annoying about it. Yeah, that wouldn't be our friends at Sony if they weren't annoying about it. All right. Music is always so good. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I do like these jams. Like, good summer tracks. I just wish we had had like a decent summer to go along with them. Yeah, this is all Monster Cat. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind the Monster Cat for the music, I'll tell you that much. I just gotta go back in the library and dig about and see if they've got anything else that's kind of awesome. I'm thinking of making the plunge and getting it, and I just don't want another monthly fee thing. That's kind of the challenge about being a streamer these days, eh? It's the one-offs are not expensive. It's just, you know, the fact that there's 40 of them, right? You got just a bunch of different things you gotta put the cash out for. But hey. Yeah, the Monster Cat I'm very pleased with. And plus, they did give me a follow, so there's always that. I looked at Pretzel Rock, which is the same thing but less music, but they have a free version. The free version posts every song in chat. Aha! And what are they charging for theirs? Because I know that a couple of the hermits on Hermitcraft use Pretzel Rock. Same price. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, less compelling for you, Pink, but Monster Cat is a label out of Vancouver, so, you know, I gotta support my my fellow friends up here in the Canadias. So, but yeah, I mean, like, it just depends. Whatever's going to drive the theme that you're looking for your streams, right? Like, Monster Cat sort of has the type of groove that I'm looking for, which is sort of like, you know, laid back, kind of dancey, funk, that sort of thing. I have yet to, well, actually, no, I have found a good provider for medieval type stuff. And that's a guy on Patreon. And I'll make sure to get the information for that, because I give him $5 a month. And I can use any one of his tracks on any of my videos or streams or whatever. So I'm sort of covered for both dance and otherwise. In fact, when I've been streaming the medieval tracks here, this stuff here, I know, quick gear change on the music there, but this is his stuff. That kind of like laid back, medieval, slow jam. All right, let me put back the good stuff here. There we are. Yeah, we got Story in the house tonight. I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. Oh my goodness. This song does hit me in the feels. Alright, I know I've got some wood up here. Okay, good. Offload some stuff here. Oh, I've got one chest already. I have ordered ramen, and it is a good Sunday. I like that. I haven't had ramen for a bit. That's part of the advantage of living in or living close, I guess, to a multicultural city like Toronto. Every type of food you'd ever want, every culture, at your fingertips. Including a couple of like good and sometimes high-end ramen shops. So yeah, that goes right into my face. Yeah, I mean, look, the boil in an envelope for a couple seconds ramen ain't bad in a pinch. But the real stuff, yeah, the legit stuff, oh, I'm all over that. The box is gone? Oh, this box? Yeah, I updated my my overlays a touch. Unless there's another box you're talking about, in which case I'm sorry to hear that it's disappeared. Yes, that one I'm very aware, yes. I need to go to this local grocery store again and see if they stuff in stock. COVID really messed up shipments for them because it has food all over the world. Yeah, there are a couple of places near, I mean, by near, let's say 45-minute drive. And they have like really, really good multicultural food at this joint. Alright, we're just going to cut ourselves an access slot back here. Hope we don't uncover secret lava. I'm very aware it changed a bit ago. Yeah, last Sunday I think I finished this. The overlay, that is. Okay, just carve out a little bit more space here. Make it feel a little less claustrophobic down here. And I noticed something was different, but I couldn't tell what. Well, I'm glad you've come to terms with things. I will say, I wish your face was bigger. It's already pretty huge, Story. I mean, it's the one my parents gave me. Here, let me move in a touch for you. Yeah, so ever since I adjusted my desk setup, I'm now like on this standing desk affair. The green screen I've got back here, and the angle of the camera is such that I have to be in this exact position, or else it exposes the borders on my green screen. So I've got to do something about that. What that something is remains to be seen, but it needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Okay, cool. And then I can certainly make my face bigger. Because right now, if I do this, it's like, oh yeah, I don't have a top of the head. Should make your head in the corner bigger. Like move the text over and enlarge the thingy. Yeah, as I said, I've been playing with things. You know what? Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's just go interactive for a second here. Because I can just as easily and just as quickly mess up my whole display. There we go. Let me go back to studio mode here. Oh, my camera's slowed way down. Oh. I'm like in, oh. Oh, that is just awful. But yeah, to fix it, I'd have to like close OBS now. So like I'm sort of doing this weird delayed thing. More Chris, want to see more of your lovely face. That's too kind. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pink, I'm getting a photo shoot tomorrow. I'm so excited. That is awesome. You will have to show me pics. Oh, it doesn't look slow to me. Okay, maybe I'm... Oh. Okay, yep, no, that's... It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll see if I feel good with it being this large. That's a lot of my melon. I'll be posting them. It's a social media shoot for headsets, YouTube, banners, Insta, etc. Oh my goodness. Story, you are taking this serious, girl. I am thrilled. By the way, if you have not checked out the recent streams of the one and only Story Only Girl, you are missing out. You are absolutely missing out. She has been rocking it on that magic violin of hers, playing some of the tunes that were destroying my heartstrings openly. Hashtag dead, hashtag memories torn out of chest. Yeah, absolutely. Go check her out. I believe Monday, Wednesday, Friday is what Story's thinking, but she'll correct me, I'm sure. Yeah, she's absolutely worth giving a listen to. I also actually love the ChrisTheITGuy in the corner. On your mic looks so good. Well, thank you, ChrisTheITGuy. But yeah, I was trying to drive home while Story was streaming on Friday there, and she was playing some of the tracks from my childhood, and it's like grown man shedding tear in his car, driving, not afraid to admit it. Let's collect this redstone here. Oh yeah, definitely go give her a listen. Because if you have any memories of video games from your childhood, she can take them and crush them just like she did with mine. And by crush, I mean absolutely do it up. If you show up sometime, Pink, I'll do Animal Crossing for you. Oh no. My vote would be New Horizons 5 p.m., but that's just me. It's kind of got some jazz swing to it. Now let's clean up this coal while we're here. Oh, hello, gold. Alright, we're not just being frivolous here, folks. We actually do want to clear this space out because we'll need to build the item yeeter next. Yeah, I mean, come on, Pink. Tell me if I'm wrong here. 5 p.m. Awesome jam. It's got that like electronic clarinet thing going on. I wish I could raid you, Chris, but I'd have to stream for like 8 whole hours. Story, you got it in ya. I mean, I could also, you know, start streaming at a different time. Just not during the normal hours I'd be working. Because, you know, work. Which I am going back to on Monday, so there's that. Alright, so we got 2 sorters set up right now. We've got one that's going to be for bones and one that's going to be for arrows, but thinking, why would I sort arrows as well if all I want is the bones? So maybe I eliminate this one here. Did you do any extra streams in the end? No, I didn't, Story, but tonight, after I get bored of Minecraft, if there is such a thing, I am going to be playing a little AI dungeon. So we'll be seeing something a little bit different later tonight if you want to stick around. It'll be interesting. Text adventure at its finest. Haunted text adventure. Which, of course, is another shout back to my youth, when all of our games were text adventures. Okay, so this is going to be simple here. I'm going to leave these hoppers in here just so I can prepare for anything I do decide to sort later. For now, I'm just going to get this fella in here, and I'm going to need a dispenser. Yes, a dispenser will do the trick nicely. Got comparators, I've got repeaters, I've got redstone. Good, good. Alright, so let's put our shocked-faced fella here. Ooh. That is the first part of the process. Pink, thanks for the follow. Aw, share it and spread the love, folks. You're warming my hearts. My multiple hearts. There's several of them, actually. You know, I think I'm going to do a cactus yeeter. Do I have any cactus on me? No. Chris has 4 hearts confirmed. Yes, but they're all only the quarter of the size of a normal heart. And so it's roughly the same. Alright, it's a good thing that we're building in the desert here, because we can quickly run upstairs and get ourselves some sand and a cactus. Chris has 4 tiny hearts, also confirmed. Yes, they are tiny but mighty. Okay, well that's good. There's no creeper fellas up here to explode me. But the day is still young. Yep, 2 weird oak trees in the middle of the desert. That's not suspicious. This song, yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of just absolute jams on this track, or this album. Alright, grab some sand here. Okay, good. Alright, the long stairwell downstairs. Okay, did I create a mob farm down here? No. Very nice. Okay, so let's get our sand. Drop it in here. We'll throw a cactus on that. As we all know, cactus are the selfish bastards of Minecraft. They don't like to share real estate with blocks. So we'll just go ahead and put up this here. And this way we can't run into the cactus and bother ourselves. Alright, so now the redstone. Let's just build this up a little. This is an easy circuit to build. So all we're going to do is take that comparator reading out of here. I'm going to throw it through a repeater. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. Nova, if you're in my chat, let me know if you need a hand. Alright, so let's just build this up real quick. This is a dirty, simple circuit. All we do is take a reading. Whenever there's stuff in this, it will flow freely back into our dispenser here and power it up. So if we take some of our slabs here, you'll see it yeets everything nicely into that cactus. And, you know, some of them are not hitting the cactus, but I think that's probably going to be okay. Let's put just a pane over top of that here. Okay, now we need to set up our item filter. Okay, I was not smart enough to include an anvil as part of my setup here. So let's take a quick run upstairs. See what I got here. Okay, I've got 14 iron ore. So why don't we start that stuff smelting? I'll have to check my ender chest. 14 is not going to be enough for an anvil. That's okay. Ramen, it has arrived! Haha, that's awesome. I had pizza for dinner tonight. Pizza, garlic bread, chicken wings, the whole 9 yards. And along with all of that, it gave me a wonderful case of indigestion. So there's that. Okay, let's check our boxes here. See if we have a chunk of iron in here. Okay, our riches are a little better appointed than they were on my alt, so feeling better about that. Toolbox, landscaping, bone zone. That might be something in the bone zone. So I do expect a full report on this ramen pink. I want to hear about its intricacies, its delicate umami. All sorts of good stuff. There's a condo in there. It's like a weird flex of things in here. It's super yummy mushroom ramen. Oh ho ho. Now we're talking. I don't think I've wanted ramen so badly till this very moment. Oh, hello, iron. You may come down to the smelter. Oh, ha, ha. Wow, okay, got a bit of a vein here. I think that's probably going to do it. Ooh, I'll delicate your umami. Steve Surreal, welcome to the chat, brother. How you doing? Hope things are operating optimally for you. Alright, so that's going to give us the iron we're going to need to make an anvil. We're doing this MacGyver style tonight, folks. Now, for any of you who don't remember MacGyver, I'll tell you. If you don't remember MacGyver, let me know. Like, I could be just using terms here that are just, like, completely unknown to my audience these days. Good. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday indeed, folks. Here to you. A drink to your health. And the healths of your families and your families' families. I know, a little over dramatic, a little over the top there. But it comes from a place of love. Alright, so once we get 27 delicious iron here, we're going to make ourselves that, we can at least make the iron blocks. Not gonna lie, I shed a small tear over your cover of that DuckTales moon level. Yeah, no kidding, eh, Steve? Story on a Girl, the very own, our very own story. With the violin magic. I don't know, I am sure someone has done studies as to which frequencies can elicit emotion inside of people based on, I don't know, frequency jumps from one place to another, and I'm sure there's a science behind it, but man, sometimes music just gets me. Yep, I was actually giggling with joy when she did her Super Mario Bros. 2. Because, like, all of the memories from playing back in the day just came back. And it's like, man, I am, like, 9 years old again. Sitting in front of a TV with a controller. Trying over and over to defeat a level. Man. Now we're talking. But next time the video game stream comes out, I'm going to recommend some horrible Merciless tracks. Like Metroid Brinstar or... You know, oh, Steve, sorry, I don't want to ruin it for you then, but let's just say there are other interesting things going on in there. I always love that DuckTales tune. Yeah, the DuckTales, like... So, that was a great tune. Transylvania was an awesome tune. Uh-oh. Oh, story. Oh, no. Yeah, the, if there's a link that you want to post... I don't have links enabled by default. But just whisper it to me on... Twitch. Alright, so we've got an anvil. Let's expand our little setup here. Put down our anvil. Now our sole reason... So now I don't need to post the link, it auto-completed. Okay. I mean, again, just let me know if there is something, but... once I do, hopefully at some point in the near future, get that affiliate there, I will let my subs do links. But for now, because too many people are trying to sell me bots to make me famous, that's why I don't have the links enabled. Alright, what can we use as filter material? Ooh, let's use rotten flesh. Okay, we're going to rename this as to Stinky Filter. As long as it's on the site VG lead sheets, I'll play it. If not, I need a week to write my own arrangement. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I have to go check out VG lead sheets and see what they have there. So we've got our stinky filter. And to satisfy Steve, as he's asked here, all right, let's go downstairs and finish populating filter. Yeah, halafa. That is how it's pronounced, Pink, yes. All right, so I'm going to need a stack of bones, because who doesn't need a stack of bones? Okay. All right. Setting up the filter. We're going to take our stinky filter material. Yes, it was more for your benefit, Pink. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to yeet our stack of bones in here. If you've watched a ChrisTheITGuy stream before, you've seen me set this up a couple of times, but we're going to see this drop to 41. And then the filter set. Alright. We will probably add another chest here, I think. Just so I can AFK for a long time without worrying. I see someone I know lurking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, hello, fellow lurkers. Again, if you're all not participating in chat, don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're here. It is always a pleasure to have people watching, even if they're just hanging out and giving a listen. That is absolutely okay. Alright, let's just get a little more light deck here. So, theoretically, this is now a functioning farm. ChrisTheITGuy, you know them too. Well, I mean, if it's someone we both know, that does limit it. Limit the potential options there. Oh, very nice. Okay, so if we bust up here... Okay, so there's the farm. Because let me tell you something. I had a breeder for lunch, and now now I'm about to have leftover pasta. Carby day, yeah, but you were hiking yesterday, Steve. So that's alright. Need that slab. Alright. Nova, again, I don't know if you're my chat brother. If you need help, let me know. I can step away for a bit. Let's see here. Let's just add a little bit more room down here. Yep, that has been twice that he's been slain by a hoglin. So we can certainly go on a rescue mission if we need to step away from this for a minute or two. Okay, so that's going to get us into our farm position here. Oh shoot, BRB. Also Hoglet. Hoggle. Alright, there's got to be a more graceful way we can build this, but that's alright. Now... Alright, so now, let's run upstairs and test this real quick. Okay, we'll turn our night light off here. What's the most enjoyable character name in this game? Well, funny you mentioned that, Steve. If I had to tell you, I would tell you it was ChrisTheITGuy. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, Nelly. That was a mistake. Alright, so yeah, this thing is very productive, and skeletons have it out for you real quick. But yeah, I mean, there's only really 2 character names that I would put my finger on here. There's Minecraft Steve, and there's Minecraft Alex. The sort of a generic Minecraft folks. Steve has got a sordid history. I mean, there's also Herobrine, depending on what you believe in creepypastas. Delicious, refreshing. That arrow's disconcerting. I mean, those skeletons just have, like, assassin aim. That's alright, we'll just watch them slide slowly into their sadness place. Goodbye, friends. Wait, I'm famous. Yes, you are, Steve. The Minecraft Steve is the most beloved of all Minecraft entities. And that is a scientific fact. Oh, look at all these skelly boys. Look at them all. With their mismatched fashion sense. I love how productive this farm is. It's just absolutely delightful. You what? Okay, yeah. Skeletons just parading on each other's heads. Ramen officially gone, no shame. I've never been so jealous and so lusting for ramen right now, Pink. Oh man, the bony boys are just descending. Alright. So we'll just let a few more of the bony boys build up. Do you guys have Nudo in Canada? I don't know if that's local or not. Nudo sounds scandalous. I absolutely agree that sounds scandalous and smutty. I don't think we do, Pink, but we do have Ajisan Ramen, which is absolutely delightful. There's a couple of other smaller ramen places. But as far as the chains go, Ajisan is probably the closest thing we've got to a chain. Oh, yep. STL only. Oh, geez. That's good. Those, like, little local places are treasures. Yes, the Skelly Boys. Because summer is the season of the Skelly Boys. I'm gonna miss it when I move. Yeah, but I mean, like, the excitement of that, you're gonna find new ramen places at your new place. Like, look at all them skeletons just going down the route. I think everything local is fairly mom and pop. Yeah, I mean, a pack of like 6 spawn near me. Also, say hi to chat. Remember, no Taco Bell here. Steve, I've even got a Taco Bell. Well, actually, I've got a Taco Bell within about 20 minutes of drive. The only Swiss chalet on the island closed? Wow. Yeah, okay, so for my American friends, I don't think Swiss chalet is the thing where you guys are. But imagine, like, a restaurant that just sustained itself on roasted chicken. Like, that was it. Just roasted chicken. Oh damn, you're streaming. Indeed, sir. There's other good options. As far as roasted chicken goes, yeah, I mean, there's like Saint-Hubert. My French accent there just coming through a little bit thick, can't help it. And just a bunch of other small places. Hey, Supernova Relic, welcome to the stream, and my sincere condolences on the death of Supernova Relic, no, multiple times. Slow roasted rotisserie chicken. Golden fried chickens. You're bigger. I'm shocked you noticed. Yes, that was moments ago. The girls made me adjust it. And by the girls, I mean Pink and Story. Alright, so let's go see how things are looking here. We've got our Skelly boys collecting here. Let's go see if our filters are working. Oh, that's fun. I'd forgotten about that. Okay, we gotta make an adjustment there. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay, so we've got 60 bones. Now that Swiss chalet sauce is beautiful brown salty nectar. And surprisingly low in calories, Steve. As a guy who's been known to count calories on occasion, it's only like 25 calories a serving, so like dive in, enjoy it. But it is soda yummy. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. This is a teachable moment. So if you look at my poor cactus friend here, he's got a bunch of arrows in him. Because when you use a dispenser, it fires the arrows as opposed to just dropping them into the cactus. So we'll want to switch this out with a dropper. But apart from that, the rest of the circuit's just fine. Nothing else is collecting here. We don't see any armor pieces or anything like that. And we're just getting bones to the system. Yeah, it is guilt-free, Steve. And plus, it's sort of like a low-key experience farm now, so that's okay. Yeah, you can watch this poor cactus just get riddled with arrows. I don't know how many arrows you have to shoot into a cactus before it explodes. There's a lot of arrows in that cactus. Oh yeah, look at those bones come in here. Nice, clean, sorted bones. Oh, it makes me happy. I guess we got a new set of arrows coming through the system here. There we go. That poor cactus just getting riddled. Alright, do I have... Okay, good, I've got a dropper here. Let me just do some sorting real quick. Alright. Yep, just picked up 1,000 arrows. I'm convinced it will never stop raining here. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms earlier today, too. Alright, let's destroy that dispenser. Put a smiley face dropper in its place. I think you're wrong, Pink. Oh, 2 more weeks of rain? Wow. Alright, so let's put that... Okay, so there we go. That's what we're looking to see. Flooding is good. That sucks. Like, rain is great, thunderstorms are fantastic, but whenever flooding's involved, that's... Oh, man, things get scary there. Alright, so I can put my bones through here. Well, not my bones, personally. Okay, there we go. I'll say I don't blame the planet for being mad at this state. Oh, I mean, look, without getting all Captain Planet-y on us, I'm sure there's lots of things that the planet could hate us for. Yeah, I'm not saying that your state isn't to blame, Pink, you're just not fully to blame. If Nova posted in Discord, did he call for help? No, I mean, he was just in chat a moment ago, and I did messaged him in the game, and he said he was good. But I didn't see the Discord message. Alright, so let's hang out with our Skelly boys again. I'm a planeteer. Yes. So, Steve, if you were a planeteer, what ring would you carry? Let's see, is this a deep cut for the rest of chat right now? Like, were you all aware of Captain Planet? Is this a thing? I'm loving these housey vibes. Yeah, Steve, this is, right now the track that's playing is Margarita by Cloud9 and Direct. Two separate artists, I believe. Okay, I don't remember more of that show. No? Oh. Well, I mean, they all had their there was 5 rings, right? There was the Earth, Wind, Water, Fire, and Heart. And they would put them together to summon Captain Planet, the eponymous Captain Planet. Right up my alley, yes. I'm glad you guys are digging the grooves tonight. This is a type of music that I like to just relax to, right? This is when I'm not listening to like deep classical or pipe organ tunes, which I know is a little weird, but this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy. Water, hands down. Yes. Yeah, I missed the brunch this morning, Steve. How was Baby Duck's brunch? That's an online stream, folks. For people who are wondering, there wasn't actually a brunch that Steve and I were attending. Gotta go back and check out that VOD. Check out Lane 8's label, This Never Happened. Alright, let me jot that down. Grab my mystical green pen. Like the feelsies and breakups ones. Such a weirdo, I love a list of... Oh, gotcha. Okay, I missed that first part there. I can't do lo-fi, I literally start falling asleep. There was something I came across just prior to streaming tonight that was like old, they called it oldies, but it's really like 30s, 40s music playing in a different room with thunderstorms. I'll post that out to my Discord because there's kind of an interesting list of things to check out here. It's Lane 8. But yeah, lo-fi, like beats to study to. Basically anything from Chill Cow is a good thing to check out. Steve, if you've never listened to lo-fi, it's going to open your mind, man. Look up, what is it called? Music to study to or something like that. I can link that in my Discord as well. Yeah, Chilled Cow. Awesome stuff. And incidentally, I was on Reddit earlier, and I saw someone cosplaying the Study Beats girl, and it was just delightful. Let's see, I have Spotify, I have, okay, hi Skellies, moo. Try to listen to and get tired. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't study to lo-fi myself, because I'm sort of the same way, Pink. Like, I was talking to Rose earlier, and I'm like, if I get 1 degree out of 90, I fall asleep. Like, it's just whatever. The motion sensor just says, okay, you're going to bed. So if I listen to, like, study beats or something, I sometimes do nod off. So I'm with you. I'm with you there. This is a little poppier than I thought. Oh. Oh, my buddy Raoul did a TV theme trivia today. Ah, yes. I enjoy Raoul. Alright, so let's go downstairs and take a look again at our stack of bones. See how that's looking. Also got like a sneak peek here where you can watch them fall through. There you go. One just zipped by. Now these skeletons are so mean with their aim. They could shoot you through those. I posted 2 of them in Discord. Okay, excellent. Alright. Let's take a quick look at our chest here. Alright, so we got 2 stacks of bones just in the time we've been chilling. I only caught the first bit, but I've had this theme song to Growing Pains in my head all day. Oh my goodness, is that Show Me the Smile Again? Is that the one, Steve? Don't waste another minute on your crying. Oh my goodness. All right. And that is the most singing you will get from me. Show me that smile. Oh, man. The cuts are deep. All right. Welcome to the Bone Zone, folks. We now have a very successful bone farm. Yes. The best is ready to begin. Oh, Nelly. Oh, man, this thing's going to crank out the bones. Which is important for the new project we've been working on, Nova and I. All right. Yeah, she's coming along pretty well, Nova. I'm pleased. We are indeed ridiculous, Steve. That is just the nature of things. All right, so we got some bone blocks here, some bones, and all sorts of good stuff. But I've just got like an inventory full of poop. I don't know if I really want to leave 63 hoppers hanging around in a chest I'm not likely to visit often. Ridiculous. Crank dem bones. Don't mind if I crank dem bones. Hello, Supernova Relic. You leave David Suzuki. David Suzuki. Wow. Knock, knock. Who's there? The environment. Whoa. He's down, Dave. Like, I mean, David Suzuki's been an environmental warrior for 30 years before it was trendy. Not saying that, you know, being environmentally conscious is a trend, don't get me wrong, it's not the right words for it. But David Suzuki's been doing it for a billion years before most people even knew what the environment was. Yeah, Story, he's an environmentalist in Canada, who has been, again, like, popularizing environmental activities for many, many years. Like, he was active and teaching environmentalist stuff when I was in, like, primary school. It's like nigh on 30 years. Yeah, and there's the show The Nature of Things. He's sort of like the Bob Ross of the environment. Except kind of a little angrier. And I think he's still alive. But he's getting old now. He must be getting up there. Oh, Skelly boys. Don't you have a special home to go to? Okay, that's a little troubling there. The Bob Ross emote in the chat. Love it. Alright, I seem to be collecting a number of skellies over there. Yeah, he's ancient and venerable. All right. I am tempted to resolve this. Oh my goodness, is that a Bob Ross emote? Yes. There's a couple of them apparently. Yeah, like Bob Ross, like in his haggard younger days. You got like elegant older Bob Ross. Alright, so let's try and do something that might lead to our deaths, but we'll see. HD and 8-bit, yes. There's a Kappa Bob Ross. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, these skeletons are problematic.
Sometimes it feels like I can't help but show it. I think that we're meant to be.
Oh no, it's Kappa Ross. Well, okay. Can you please? Alright. Now we spent all that time building such a lovely storage system down below. But I think we're going to change the flow of this just a touch. Yeah, I mean, Steve, I think who those people are have been lost to time. I think you can probably find out just by looking at their names. I think, what is that, anti-vaxxer? Oh my goodness. Alright. We're gonna kill our water sources here. Or not. Okay, we're going to dry up our arena. So I want to bring the whole thing down a couple levels. Oh, Skelly, please. Yeah, let's go ahead and light that up a touch. Okay. Let's go ahead and just bring this down, because those skeletons getting caught up in the back there are slowing our spawning time. I found Bob Ross. So many Bob Rosses. So we'll probably continue to be attacked by random skeletons here, but there should be far less of them. Golden fried carrot that. Which one can we call Robert? Ooh. I kind of think the first one is a stately Robert. Man, this song is just like, I don't know. I'm so far removed from the scary 20s at this point here that I'm like, oh man, I think I remember what it was like to be 20. Robert, Bob, Bo. I'm Bo Ross. Alright, seeing as we've got the water out of here, let's take some time to at least clean up the walls a touch. No excuse not to have a beautiful build. Yeah, 20, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm like 40 and still scared. So it doesn't go away. You can at least look at that. The ennui of realizing that this is pretty much what things are. But hey, at least we're all going through it together. At least we've all got each other, right? It's weird, I don't feel that far from 20 until I'm near them. Oh, Steve, we probably shouldn't refer to them as them. But, yeah, like when I hang out with people who are younger than me, it sometimes reminds me that I am old. It's not... See, we're all trying our best, right? And it's just a tough thing being... Yeah, Pink, you're on, like, the doorstep, though, right? This is not, like... I mean, look, I shouldn't really out you. That's not what I'm here for. But, you know, it's just... like, you've seen more in your 20s than I'm sure a lot of people have. So let's not kid around. But again, I'm not here to be like an ageist or anything. Just when you hear music about, you know, these sort of themes, it always makes you think back to when you were young. All those years ago. Oh, I mean, look, I'm gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting otherwise, but okay. So we got to come down. Let's do the water flow test. Yes, this is a good jam. I approve this jam for future listening. So I don't think a Skelly Boy is going to get caught on that, but maybe I will go down one level less. I need all of this deep house you're playing. Well, Steve, you're in luck. This stuff is all available on monstercat.com. You can go check them out. Dig down another layer here. Of course, it's getting dark here, so I probably will want to light this up a touch. All right. So Pink, I am like super excited to hear, you know, the story of your move. I know that you're concerned about making sure that you do that in the right time. But yeah, I hope it's somewhere exciting. Just go for it, right? Go do, live, be, words, things. But yeah, like that's always a super exciting concept, a super exciting thing, right? There's definitely something to be said about starting over in one capacity or another. I mean, whether it's a hard reset or a soft reset or just a change of pace, it's always super exciting. Also, I downed someone in Rogue Company, and then I got down, and we were on the ground together, and they put their butt in my face. Oh, Nelly. Moved across the country, best decision. Yeah, I got out of the city. I'm thrilled to death about that. Yeah, like, I mean, if things are to be believed, you only get one run through this life, so why not just live, man? I know, it's Sunday night, folks. I'm getting, like, hashtag deep. Hot butt in your face. And there's Steve to bring us back to the banal level that we are all used to. Steve, thank you. We needed that. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with some hot butt in your face. I mean, that's absolutely what we live for around here at the ChrisTheITGuy stream. Alright, so what we're doing here, folks, is just clearing skeletons faster. The faster we clear them, the faster they spawn. And that is going to be dark enough to start spawning, so let's get those torches back here. And this shouldn't take terribly long here. See? Okay, that shield is up, son. What are you doing? Skelly, please. What is the large black building here? Ah. Okay, we'll go down one more level. Wrong tool. Okay, water flow test time. Alright. So you're going to be here. Dog walks in, starts licking my ramen bowl. No shame at all. Which one was that, Pink? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Stoke XL to the chat. Skeleton, please. My goodness. Yeah, it's only going to get worse the more of these torches we clear. So what plans we got coming up for the week here, folks? Anything interesting? Anything exciting? I know in my case, I go back to work, so that's... you know what? No, I'm overdue. I shouldn't be like that. It's been a good vacation, but I'm ready to go back to something more structured. So Stoke, have you beaten Getting Over it yet? I mean, do you ever really beat that game? It's alright, neither was I, man. Just ask if you've beaten getting over it yet. Nah, yeah, don't turn it on. I don't blame you. Alright, let's make a quick exit here because we're going to need some more buckets of water. I was good. Went down for a beach wander to hike. I'm trying to be a better person so I can't play it. Oh, well, I mean, you know what? There's hashtag goals, man. I appreciate that. Alright, so I've got buckets galore here, but I only need 2. Don't try and oversell your buckety goodness to me, Minecraft. Okay. Into our infinite water source here. Better turn that light on. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Goodbye, water. I'll deal with that later. Ah, yep. Every now and then, a misplaced bucket. This is the one of the rules of Minecraft. You never walk around with a bucket in your inventory or in your hotbar. But yet, you know, we don't do rules very well here. Is this an ocean biome? Yes, this is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're in a lukewarm ocean right now. Okay, so we'll just use the power of repeatable water. Okay, that should get us all the way down here. Now we just need to come back up here, grab another bucket. Yep. Rogue bucket indeed. Minecraft physics. Hello, Minecraft. Your physics engine is lousy. But we still love you. Okay, so now that gives us a little bit of a drop here, so let's start to knock off. Yeah, this is where the hot skeleton death begins. Okay, that's enough. Skeleton, please. Elite skeleton skills. Alright, guys, worry about each other for a sec. I will be just up here. Oh yeah, I better go eat some carrots. Oh, that one's got a nasty bow. Oh, Nelly. My shield is indeed enchanted. It is not netherite. I wish I had some garlic bread, Steve. I have some in the fridge. You're welcome to come get it. If y'all into garlic bread, I got your back. Oh, I really should have installed redstone lamps on this. Oh, come on. Oh, skellies, please. Okay, super. Let's just knock out this and this. Close that door. All right, yeah. Let's just enjoy this for a second. Oh, pincushion. I have English muffins, margarine, and garlic powder. I'm doing it. You're a braver man than I. Alright, let's eat some carrots here. What is it enchanted with? I think it's unbreaking and mending. Yeah, just mending and unbreaking. And of course, I've got the, there we are, the sad face on it. Alright, that looks already more productive. Now I forgot a torch, darn it. Alright, so you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, that's not good in there. That's not wholesome. There's a whole lot of mobs in there. I bought me some custom banners. I don't know where I put them, like a month ago. Haha. Yeah, the custom banners are fun. Alright, let's see how Skelly Boys are flowing. Really should make me a shield with one when I find it. Yeah, having the banners on the shields is a lot of fun. Okay, so we definitely have skeletons moving through the system. Good. Okay. Yeah, they're clearing much faster now. We're not getting lingering skellies. Did you have to? Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger? Thirst quenching. Alright, I want a better look at our skeleton friends here. Let's go ahead and make a small modification. Make no mistake, they will shoot me through that tiny gap. And I'm scared. The cranberries throwback. Yes. Good old Dolores. May she rest in peace. Alright, just a couple of more blocks to destroy here. There we go, that lets us watch our skelly friends a little easier. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, I think I snafu'd. I did indeed. Skelly, please. Oh, the garlic bread is passable. Yeah, that one never quite works out the way you're hoping for, Steve. I just want your sign. Time for a golden carrot break. Okay, I think that's going to do the trick there. I really wouldn't mind it one lower, but let's see how it looks. Oh, yeah, man, garlic bread. Love it. Okay, so let's take a look. See if our friends are clearing. Oh, good. They're actually clearing faster now. Oh, sweet. Goodbye, friends. I really want ramen, though. Yeah, I think Pink has cursed us all for wanting to enjoy the ramen-y goodness of ramen. Yes. So this is the fun about Minecraft, right? You can keep building and tweaking and building pretty much ad infinitum for a particular farm. There we are. I don't want you there. I always thought it was a pork-based broth. Traditionally, it is. But like anything else, you can make different broths, mushroom or beef or whatever. I've never had chicken ramen. Sounds a little terrifying. Like, it really goes for some pho now, yes. You know, it always seems that there's like Thai and Vietnamese restaurants together. I always get the pad Thai. So, oh yeah, tripe and everything. Yes. You would get along with some of my old colleagues from my previous job story. They were all about that scene. There's great local places I should give my business to. Yeah, I should actually try it for a change. Like, step away from the pad Thai. Not that pad Thai isn't delicious. We have separate Vietnamese and Thai restaurants. Ah, okay. Very nice. Shudder. Not a fan of pad Thais? Pad Thai is always a safe bet. Yes. Alright, Skelly friends are clear and out of the system double quick. But there is another cavern next to this thing, and I think it might make sense to clean that out at some point. But I don't know if that point is immediately or sometime in the future. Pad Thai is still yummy, indeed. Skeleton? Do you have, like, some sort of aqua boots? I was shuddering at the tripe, yes. BRB again. Alright, story, we'll be here when you get back. Sweet. Yep, I think this is going to turn out to be a monster skelly farm. It would be ideal if I could find 3 spawners, but I think I'm pushing my luck. 2 in just close to each other and 1 chunk over. Yeah, that's pretty lucky. I mean, not that I won't continue to look for more interesting spawner layouts, but this is pretty good. I wonder if those torches up there are affecting the rates at all. These farms really do like to be as dark as possible. Let's make a quick change here. All right. Yeah, this is looking okay. Should see a big spawn in a second here. Yeah. Very nice. Goodbye, fellas. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna, I think, provide us with enough bone meal. Alright, so we'll let these fellas go down the hole, and then we'll go and check our storage system. So what's the purpose of your bone farm? Steve, I'm glad you asked. This is one component to a series of industrial farms that we're building. Let me just go downstairs here and I'll answer your question. So, why do you need bone meal? Well, it just so happens that bone meal is the easiest fertilizer in the game. There are other ways you can fertilize through the use of bees, but that's like hit or miss and it's kind of random. Alright, that's not bad. We got 5 stacks and 55, and the time we've just been hanging out watching the farm. So what we do is we take these bones here, we convert them into these bone blocks, which are 9 stacks of this bone meal here. And this bone meal is what goes into our, to be our fertilizer. We take the bone blocks that we produce here to another build that we have on the server, that I think I might take you guys by. But I do need to load up some of these bone blocks here. So let's go ahead and just grab this here. Hey Nova, are you still in my voice chat right now? Or are you still listening to the stream? If you are, okay, so of course. Any objection to me taking everyone over to see the latest project? Let's clear those fellas out there. Alright, good stuff. I always have to consult with my my business partner here before we do anything too crazy. Oh yeah. Let's get rid of all that extra stuff we don't need. Okay, so I've loaded up, let's see, 7 blocks of bone blocks. So the end game of all these farms is resources for profit. Slightly too many words. It's resources effectively, Steve. There are people who farm trees for profit on the server. It's not the market we're looking to get into. But we do need them for things like builds or whatnot. Let me just yeet this stuff into that chest here. So I can pick up my redstone boxes. Alright, so we'll take a little trip via wings. Nova's the worst builder. Yeah, don't get me started on that guy, man. I'm bringing him down to my level and corrupting him into Minecraft capitalism. Okay, so I consider myself the sort of the mad scientist behind the capitalism. You know, my farms are used for evil. I am not evil myself. I'm like Nikola Tesla. You know, sure he designed a death ray, but he never intended to use it. We didn't bond at all yesterday. I'm glad you guys hung out and had some fun. Nova's an alright lad. Little hot desert action for you there. Yeah, it's already begun. Alright, into our portal. Alright, so we're going to go off to our industrial section here. Coming in for a smooth landing to these smooth beats. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and unload some of these bone blocks here. Sip of the old water. Like how you laughed there. Oh, you know what? I'm glad everyone's hanging out and having some fun. Let me put it to you that way. It's important that, you know, we spread positivity these days, as opposed to negativity, shall we say. So yeah, hang out, see each other's streams, check things out, spend time with each other, man. My goodness. That is an absolute treat. Alright, so this is what Nova and I have been up to. We've been building the world's jankiest tree farm. And these things eat bone meal for dinner. Huh. I've enjoyed our play sessions, Chris. They've been a good laugh. Yes! It has been an enjoyable way to spend the vacation, I'll tell you that much, brother. Alright, so let's load this thing up with the bone meals. Alright. Throw this switch here. And that starts the farm up. Of course, I don't have any saplings on me. I'm so upset that you introduced me to these awful people. Yeah, I know, Steve. My apologies. Alright, so we got 5 friendly little saplings here. We shall wind our way up inside the machine. We shall grow a trees. I'm getting bullied in Road Company. Ugh. Well, I mean, you know, video games, if they're anything, they're toxic. I'm sorry to hear that, Pink. That's the amount of tea bags. Oh no. So many tea bags, it looks like a Lipton factory exploded. Yes. Alright, go grab these here. And in a second here, we should get the big explosion occurring. So we've been playing with and tweaking this thing for, oh my goodness, I shouldn't say a couple of weeks. Probably been about a week. Is that going to be the one? Yep. And then this happens. And then all of our tree friends. Remember our... Oh my goodness. I mean, if you're talking about like the Tetley Tea song, then yes, I do remember that. Unless there's something I have forgotten. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is the tree farm. We've been basing this off a design of our own with a little influence from various places. But yeah, it's been a fun little project we've been working on. And this is what needs all that bone meal. So sort of a roundabout way of answering your question, Steve, but here we are. Okay, I'm wearing wings, good. Also, the flower farm absolutely eats bone meal for dinner. So, when we're... You all. Alright. So yeah, the flower farm is just an absolute consumer of bone meal in the very worst way. So with that skeleton farm there, a couple of AFK sessions overnight should give us lots of material for this thing. So yeah, that's what we've been using that bone meal for. So this is a fun little design. For those of you who are interested, all two of you, I'm sure. Farm, please. There we are. Sorry for the seasickness there. This just uses dispensed TNT. This is not a TNT duper system. We hand farmed each of those TNTs. And the blast chamber, and it's magic. It's magical. Love it. My goodness. Now, it needs tweaking. We need to do some more work on it. But, if you look down here, we have been collecting some wood. We've also been collecting apples and sticks and saplings and fence gates and all sorts of other weird stuff, but it's coming along. I am still not 100% sure if it's sort of worth the expenditure at this point, but it's a fun exercise nonetheless. It's been a good one to build up. And it's just complex enough that it hits me right in my redstone spot. Like all sorts of redstone lines and repeaters and piston stuff. Yeah, love it. It does tend to squirt saplings all over the place, which is a little weird, but hey. All right, so what time is it here? So we've got 10:54. So we've accomplished what we wanted to do tonight with the Skelly farm. So that was good. We got that reset up and working like an absolute monster. So that's great. A little fireworks for celebration there. So folks, this is not, and I repeat, this is not the end of our stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to BRB real quick here, let you groove out to the tunes, and then get set up for our next game, which is AI Dungeon. Don't know how long we're going to play this one here, but it should be pretty interesting to check out. So folks, I will be right back just as soon as I refresh my drink. I suggest you do the same. And we will get right into some AI Dungeon. So, folks, we will... BRB?
keeps on calling. Till I find you, I'm fading of a fire at the spark. Keeps igniting like a prelude. Keeps igniting like a prelude. Was there a reason I was trying too hard to be what I could never be? 'Cause I could never find the way. Kept on believing there was only so much time it should take. But it's not right to live your life that way. 'Cause we are monsters, fast, moving at our own speed in our different galaxies. How we can wait till time takes us where we're meant to be. 'Cause it's okay to do it differently. It's okay to do it differently. It's okay to do it differently.
I've been drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9. 'Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can
Welcome back,
because
folks.
it feels like a lie.
Hope you're back. Hope you've got a drink. Hope you've got yourself refreshed. Here we are once again. Well, not once again. I shouldn't say that. This is our first time playing this, folks. We are playing a little AI Dungeons, so this should be very exciting. Let me just go ahead and get my stream up to date for a second here, because I want to make sure I'm showing the right game. Alright, so this is apparently... Huh. Alright, so let's just put this as a just chatting for now, because it doesn't look like they got the right thing there. We'll just update our title real quick. Alright. Cool. Chris, you're on the wrong side of the stream. I'm in the wrong game, Sansi. Alright. So folks, quick word on this one here, if you've never heard of this before. This is AI Dungeon, and what this game will do is, using AI technology, it will generate for us an interactive text adventure story. So we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to dive in. We're going to be a little silly. It's going to be a good time. The first thing we got to do, though, is figure out what kind of setting we want. And I think we're going to begin with just a fantasy adventure. Just as recommended here. So this is all text input. And I'm going to be doing a lot of reading and narration for this one here, so it should be quite interesting. Alright, select a character. So we've got Noble, Princess, Knight, Wizard, Witch, Ranger, squire, peasant, or rogue. Alright, seeing as we're starting fresh here, why don't we go with... let's go with a ranger. Let's start with a ranger. Alright, enter your character's name. So what's a good ranger name? How about... Now let me move my cursor here. Whoa, hey. Ease down, Ripley. Totally blanked out of the game there. Sorry, folks. Aha! Oh, I've got another game here. You're Sir Dresden of Copper Buttocks. A wizard living in the Kingdom of Larian. You have a staff and a spellbook. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the rune you've been looking for. You have come searching for a mystical spellbook of great power called the Book of Essence. You look around and see nothing but dark, foreboding ruins. You shudder at the thought of all the undead horrors that could be lurking anywhere. You take out your spellbook and begin to cast a spell. Okay, what are we going to do? So again, this game is all AI driven, so we can pretty much do whatever we want. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is cast. Cast a protection from undead spell. So it's just literally free-form text like this. Okay. Oh, you cast a protection from undead spell. You cast your spell, but nothing happens. Confused, you cast it again and again and again. You finally hear a voice behind you say, "What are you doing?" Turn around and see who is talking. Alright, you turn around and see a young girl holding a crossbow. She looks at you with a disapproving stare. Okay. Let's get a shield spell up. Cast shield spell. The spell on self. You turn around and put up your spell shield. Haha, pretty clever for a dead man. The girl laughs at you, then looks at her fallen comrades. That's... Again, this is the intricacies of AI. Like, what does this even mean? Alright, so let's see. We can switch ourselves over here to say, and say, hey, what happened to your comrades? The girl looks at you and says, "We're out fighting the orc horde when, well, I really don't know what happened. We just left them." So, I mean, there is some intelligence here. It does certainly parse the sentences. Okay, so we were fighting the orc horde when, well, I don't know really what happened. We just left them. Alright, so let's... I think I can make an ally of this girl. Let's say... Invite girl to join my adventure. Or join the adventure. Let's see if she'll come with us. The girl looks at you, still holding the crossbow. She lowers the weapon and says, "I think I'd like to join you." "Great," you say. "I'm called Eva." Alright, so we've got Eva joining us here. Excellent. Alright, so we still have to find the Book of Essence. So let us enter the dungeon. But first, I'm a wizard, so I probably have some sort of weapon. I'm going to try drawing a sword and enter the dungeon. Alright, you draw a sword and enter the dungeon. You walk down the dirt tunnel and enter a large cave-like room. A group of goblins lay slaughtered in a corner. You wonder if these are the remnants of a small band that foolishly ambushed them. So we had orcs above, we got goblins below here. So let us Here, let's do this. Ask Eva to search goblins. Eva nods and begins to search the dead goblins for valuables. It takes some time, but eventually she has gathered a few coins and some food and drinks. Excellent. Alright. Search for exits to this room, or to the room. You search for secret doors or hidden corridors but find nothing. So, where are the orcs? Eve asks. I don't know, you admit, but we're going to find out. Character development. Eva's got it out for the orcs. Oh man, I love this. Alright, so we got no secret doors or hidden corridors. Find nothing, so let's say move deeper into dungeon. Move deeper into the cave with Eva following after you. After a while, you come across a large chieftain-like orc holding a battle axe. Alright, so what we are going to do is we are going to say, hello. You have the Book of Essence. Let's keep it simple. The orc seems to stare at you a while before saying no. Okay. Thank you for explaining. Oh my goodness. You head further into the cave, passing several large holes. Alright, so that was easy. You know, not everything needs to come down to a fight here. You head further into the cave, passing several large holes. Okay. So let's ask Eva what she thinks about the holes. He doesn't seem to notice what you're talking about and asks you what you think about the holes. Huh? What do you think about the holes? Wow, there's a little misdirect for you. Okay, what do I think about the holes? I think we should investigate them. I'll check one, you check ECK, the other. Okay, Eva says, let's split up. This is pretty good. You both jump into the chasm and fall into... Whoa, okay. I spoke too soon. Alright, so at this point here, we can pretty much just hit enter. And it'll build more of the story for us. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, a scream rips from the darkness. Help, help, you hear Eva yell. You let out a yell and begin to head towards the sound. Alright, things are getting tense now. Cast a light spell to light up the chasm and head towards the sound. I said that. Ah, oh, curses. How's AI doing? It's great. Switch that back there. Alright, you quickly cast a light spell. Okay, so it figured out what I meant. And a bright light appears, illuminating the cave. You hear screams up ahead. You quickly rush towards them to save Eva. Wow, this is heading in a direction I hadn't anticipated. Okay, so what are we going to do? Enter... Right, let's save Eva. Let's go simple. You run down the cave where you heard the scream and see Eva being crushed by a falling stalactite. She is just out of reach, but you can't seem to get to her. Alright, we got this. Go on. S-T-A-L-A-C-T-I-T-E. Stop it from crushing Eva. So, if it parses this is interesting. You quickly levitate the stock to out of the way, and Eva gets up and dusts herself off. What do you think you're doing? She demands. Not necessarily everything is perfect on this one here, but okay, so we've levitated up. What do you think you're doing? She demands. Now let's switch over to say, I'm saving you from a horrible, squishy death. Bam. Eva looks at you, her face contorted in rage. She raises her crossbow and fires, hitting you in the chest and killing you instantly. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay. I guess we'll never know the story of what ticked Eva off. Huh. Yeah, I just know what to say. Let's try that. Let's go to do. Okay, so yeah, the AI doesn't know what to do or say. Okay, so... Alright, so that ended quickly, so let's go back up to here. Check our quests, okay. It looks like we're going to have to jump back out and start a new single-player game on that one. Alright, so that gives you an idea of what how this is going to work, how this sort of works out here. So for anyone in chat right now, if you've got a preference for what type of an adventure you want to see next, let me know from 1 to 5 here. We'll save custom or archive for something different here. But go ahead and drop some votes in the chat there, and we'll pick something that y'all want to see. Alright, you got a vote for 5 there. Cyberpunk, good, good. Let's give another second or two for some stuff to come in, otherwise we'll just roll with Cyberpunk. Alright, so we got a vote for 5 and a vote for 3. We have Apocalyptic. I've seen the Apocalyptic ones go really creepy. But yeah, that might be interesting. Alright. Anyone else have a vote in chat for something they'd like to see? Okay. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do the Cyberpunk first, we'll do an Apocalyptic next, and then we will go back and see if we've got any more votes at this point. But for now, we'll start with Cyberpunk Adventure. Okay, so let's go with 5 here. Alright, so select a character. We've got a cyborg, we've got a punk, we've got a cop, or an android. So Nova, as this is your nightmare, let me know which one you're thinking. Alright, so we got number 2 for a punk. Alright. Enter your character's name. Alright, so let's give an appropriate Cyberpunk. Base work. I know. Let's, oh, okay. What is an appropriately cyberpunk name? Ripley! Okay. Ripley, Alright, let's go in for a little tribute here. Ripley Relic, we'll do that. Generating story. You are Ripley Relic, a punk living in the future city of Zala. You have a bag of drugs and a hollow band. Sweet, bag of drugs. You wake up in a dark alley with bruises all over your body. You have no idea what has happened. You stand up and see 3 men pointing guns at you. Thought you learned your lesson, little lady, one says. I could have killed you. You stare at the massive, knife-scarred man, Wyatt. Alright, we're starting right into a a situation here. But it's okay, we got a bag of drugs. Okay, so we got a hollow band. They're not really clear on what that does. Alright, so the first thing we do is try and get out of trouble here. Thought you learned your lesson, little lady. Take drugs. Okay, so let's go into the bag of drugs. Turn away from Wyatt and take drugs. All of the drugs. Leave none behind. This might be a short adventure. All right. You look down at the ground and you have nothing important. Really? Is this where you keep your savings? Ozzy says, snatching some of the kit from under your feet? That's right. All right, I guess it didn't like our idea of taking the drugs. Huh. So, story, this is AI Dungeon, a game that generates adventures for you based on text input. It's pretty cool considering how far it's come here. Then it does something weird like that, so let's take a look at what we got here. This is where you keep your savings, Ozzy says, snapping some of the kit from under your feet. That's right. Alright, so let's look defiantly at Ozzy until the drugs take effect. Laugh it up, Steve. I can make that happen. Ozzy grabs at the kit, but you quickly step back out of his reach. He is too large to be fast enough to catch you. I need those! Now, folks, this is just largely for the benefit of Steve here. But we can discover a premium feature. Okay, so narration is apparently a premium feature. All right, we'll have to come back to that later. All right, so we just tried to get away from Ozzy here. We need our drugs. We absolutely need our drugs. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to run from Ozzy. And activate. We're going to activate the holoband. I don't know what the holoband does. I hope the AI does. You run from Ozzy and take out your holoband. You flick through to find your favorite movie? Okay, that's right, Ozzy says, grabbing the kit back. Let's see. I don't know if I need my kit. Keep running while watching the favorite, or a favorite movie. You watch the movie as it seems to go faster and faster. Eventually, the light speed technology kicks in and the character in the movie move at the same speed as the film, but you remain perfectly still. Okay. Search for Ozzy. You quickly scroll through your contacts, you spot Ozzy, the massive man with the gas mask and the chainsaw. To help, you message him. Several seconds later, a reply comes back. Wow. I'm Ozzy. Where are you? Please help. I can't find you. Look in this direction. You look down at your phone. Alright, I'm gonna let the AI do something with this. I don't know where it's going with this. Ozzy has placed an arrow pointing in the position you are at, but it appears to be an arrow to his house. Don't send me to your house, you message back. Wow, we shouldn't be going to Ozzy's house, apparently. I mean, he was just trying to mug us, so it's probably a good idea. Alright, so let's do something a little off the wall here. Call Eleanor Ripley. Let's get my spell check on that. Alright, so let's call Eleanor Ripley. You quickly scroll through your contacts, finding Eleanor Ripley. She is the only person on your list who you haven't messaged yet. You press the green phone icon, it begins to ring. Great, we are talking to Eleanor Ripley as we speak. Hello. Hello, Eleanor? It's Ripley. Oh, this might confuse the AI. I need more... what's a cyberpunk? I need more implants. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Can you help me? The phone goes silent for a moment. I'm sorry. What did you say? I said, can you help me? I've been injured in a car crash. Need cybernetic implants to survive. Alright, sometimes the AI goes a little sideways. So then you start getting weird things like that. Okay, so we've been in a car crash. Alright, that's okay. Need cybernetic implants to survive. We are going to... What are we going to do? Wait for NOR's response. Wow, Eleanor is quiet for a moment. I'm sorry, what did you say? She asked again. I need bionic implants. I've been in a car crash. This is going a little cyclical here. I don't know if our adventure will be lasting much longer. Say, you know, the bionics, like we have in the future, the gritty cyberpunk future. Oh yeah, we're going deep here. Wow. Eleanor is just not interested in talking to us. What? Eleanor asks, clearly annoyed. Never mind. No, what did you say? I was just saying that the cybernetics in our future will be much more advanced. I don't think we're going to get the help from Eleanor we were hoping for. Remind Eleanor that she owes us a favor after that whole alien thing. Oh, Eleanor says, hold on, I'll owe you a favor. Eleanor pauses for a moment. So I don't think Eleanor is really interested in chatting right now. Let's hang up on Eleanor. Hang up on Eleanor and find new cybernetics online. I don't think I should put smileys in this. Alright, you hang up on Eleanor and find new cybernetics online. Please help me, message Wyatt. Sure. Wyatt replies, where are you? So we're back to Wyatt. Where are you? Oh, let's really confuse things. Switch this to say. I am at Eleanor's place. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wyatt pauses for a moment before replying. She won't help you. I have been rigging her to explode. She will die if you come to her abode. Okay. All right. This is great. Say, Wyatt, I'm already here. There has been no explosion. I think you are bluffing. Wyatt pauses before replying. I'm not bluffing. She's gonna blow herself up. Just get the stuff and come over. Fine, you reply. Wow. Explode and abode, Wyatt the poet. Oh my goodness. Okay, so fine, you reply. Alright, so I guess we gotta go find our own cybernetics. Alright, we gotta switch this to do. Do. Go to the nearest dirty back alley to make a cybernetics deal. You quickly make your way to a nearby rundown part of town. You wince as you recognize some of the shops in the distance getting blown to pieces by the gunfire before walking into the nearby alleyway. Look for the person with the cybernetics. Actually, let me give it a better chance here. Selling the cybernetics. You quickly look around the alleyway, spotting a man covered in bandages and chain smoking inside a trash can? Alright. Okay. Ask the man what his name is. Ask the man for his name. I'm the guy selling the bionic implants. The man replies, spitting out a mouthful of trash. These are going to be quality implants. Okay, let's switch this to say. May I call you Oscar? Sure, the man replies. Hell, that's a stupid name. I need some cybernetics, you say. Get out of here, Oscar says. No one's gonna sell me cybernetics. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, we gotta switch this back to do. Alright, it's time to assert ourselves here. Kick over Oscar's trash can. And pull... what's a suitable sci-fi gun name? Pull... Evaporator 9000 from pocket. And point at Oscar. Give me the implants. Oscar. Okay. Don't think you'll get away from it. Sorry, that was Oscar's voice. Hold on. Gotta take a sip of my water. Don't think you'll get away with it. What do you mean? Oscar pulls out a gun and points it at you. I'm not gonna tell you again. Alright, things are getting dangerous here. Let's, we're gonna take it by force. Yeah, Story, you're absolutely right. It is tough buying cybernetics in the dark future. We are going to fire on Oscar. And take cybernetics. You fire, but Oscar dodges. Oscar's inside a trash can, let's remember that. But Oscar dodges, jumping out of the way and grabbing you. You quickly find yourself in a grapple-like position. Ooh. As Oscar pulls you towards him. Alright. So Oscar dodged my firing. This is crazy. Alright, so we're grappling with Oscar. So we're going to Activate. Strength. Cybernetics. And crush Oscar. Like a paper cup. Alright. You quickly snap your head back and slam it into Oscar face first. His head smashes through the trash can before your cybernetic jaw slams down onto his. Wow. I agree. Become vulnerable. There will be time for cyber romance in the future. Oscar is not my type. Alright, so we've got him. Yeah, let's check for a pulse. You don't find one. You're dead. Oscar groans before getting up, pulling himself out of the trash can. Is Oscar the undead? Let's see if Oscar's a cyber lich. Oscar, are you a cyber lich? What? Oscar asks, confused. That's good. I also am confused. Okay, so let's... Alright, so we knocked him out. I imagine we can just steal the cybernetics now. Run off into the night. I said that. I'm sure it'll figure it out. Oh my goodness, you say steal the cybernetics from Oscar. I run off into the night. Huh? I said run off into the night, Oscar. What? Okay. Okay, so search Oscars. Empty. Oh my goodness. Trash can. 4. Trash can, 1 word. For cybernetics. Trash can is completely empty. Nothing, you say. See, I told you, Casimir. Vaughn says I'm going to kill you? What? Alright, well that's gone sideways. Can't catch a break in this dark, dark future of cybernetics. Okay, so I'm going to kill you, so... shoot Vaughn. With... Oh my goodness, what do we call that? Evaporator? The future is a scary place, Nova. Vaughn is hit before collapsing. I'm going to kill you, Vaughn says, before collapsing. What do you mean? It's a secret, Vaughn says. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So, Vaughn collapsed. If he's still alive. Vaughn faintly moans. He's alive, you say. Good, I'm going to kill you. Alright. Ask who said that? Apparently the person who stole your memories. Wow. Alright, so we now got a stolen memory plot going on here. This is a spicy one, hold on. Gotta rub my eyes here, this is just... Okay. Alright, so we got stolen memories now. Alright. Demand the return of our memories. Why are you asking for the moon when you can have your memories back? I want my memories back. It's a stacked deck, Casimir says. Hey, a spelling error. Scanning, scanning, scanning. Apparently. Yep. Oh, my memory's back. You say it's a stacked deck, Casimir says. Alright, where'd Casimir come from? Climb into Oscar's trash can. Go back in the trash can and sit down. Alright, we're safe. We're back in the trash can. Search for cybernetics. You walk along looking for cybernetics. You spot a fairly new looking backpack with a bunch of cables coming out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have just found the cybernetics. Inside a trash can that was being sat in by a man named Oscar. Collect the backpack. And I gotta return to Wyatt. Head back to the helicopter, put the backpack in an open area before climbing back in. Found a great new product, Vaughn says. Alright. So Vaughn's back. Let's connect the threads. Vaughn, take me to Wyatt. I just should say that. I've got the cybernetics. There's safety in the trash can. Boy, howdy. Vaughn flies the helicopter to Wyatt's house and lands it in his back garden. Back garden? Wow, if we entered the UK at this point. Alright, so we're at Wyatt's place. We've got the cybernetics. Casimir is nowhere to be seen. Oscar, we're presuming, is a undead lich. Okay, cool. So, enter Wyatt's house. Nova relates to the Cookie Monster. Enter Wyatt's house and show him. I gotta change that to do. Show him the cybernetics. Demand Wyatt install them. In me or in us. In you. Let's try me. Nova relates to the Cookie Monster, or is that the wrong Sesame Street character? Well, I mean, look, it's just... Oscar's domain is the Sesame Street can here. Let's see what happens here. Wow. Okay, this is just gone a new level. Wyatt walks to the house, looking at the backpack. What happened there? He asked. Oscar found a backpack filled with cybernetics. Who's Oscar? Let's see, we gotta talk to Wyatt here. You know darn well who Oscar is. He's the undead techno lich who owns the garbage can and the trash can down the dirty alley. Okay, let's see how it parses this. Trash can down the alley? Yeah, you know. The one with the rats and the piss stains on the floor. You say, I've never seen a trash can there, Wyatt says. Wyatt. We can argue all day about trash cans, or you can put these cybernetics in me, and I will become all powerful. We're escalating this story. Let's go into some Akira level stuff here. Let me guess, you found a backpack filled with cybernetics. Yes. Do you know how hard it is to get those? Yes, Wyatt. It was very hard. I had to go into a trash can for this stuff. Wyatt walks to the house and goes to his workshop. Comes back a few minutes later carrying a large bag full of cybernetics. We now have 2 bags full of cybernetics. What are these? They're a bunch of human skeletons. You want power, you take what you can get. oh my goodness. You nod and take the bag of bones. Alright, so we now have a backpack of cybernetics, and a bag of bones. Okay, cool. I think we can do something with these. Just yeah, this is definitely a weird cyberpunk adventure, but really not all that inconceivable. Alright, so what are we going to do with this bag of bones and this bag of cybernetics? Enter Wyatt's workshop. Okay, this is where things get weird, folks. And combine the human skeletons, backpack of cybernetics, and Oscar into a horrible abomination. Alright, let's see what happens here. You put the cybernetics inside you and fuse them with your body. This thing uses more energy than a human skull. What? Okay, so that's good. Okay, let's ask Vaughn if my skull's in danger of exploding. Will my skull explode? Now that I have more than one skeleton and Oscar as part of me. Wow, would a human skull explode? Vaughn asks, looking up from the laptop he's using to control your body. Say, I don't know, Vaughn. You brought it up. Have you ever seen a skull explode? I guarantee you Vaughn's seen a skull explode. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. This is weird. Okay, wow. Alright, just a sec. Vaughn shakes his head. No, I have not. Vaughn states, your skull begins to burn a hole in your brain with an incredible, powerful energy you haven't even felt in a long time. So I felt this energy before, but not for a long time. Alright. Cool. So this is going to, this will be interesting. I think we'll go back to Do. reach out a hand and fire lightning at Vaughn. See how much power we have here. Okay. Well, I figured this one had to come to a close at some point. The energy discharges through your body and you collapse onto the floor. You've been killed by a close friend. What a heartbreaking end to the saga of Ripley Nova. Or Ripley Relic, I should say. Alright, check my own pulse. Your heart continues to beat. You've been killed by a close friend. Alright, I think that's going to bring it close to our cyberpunk adventure. Oh, that was a ride. Okay. So our next one here is an apocalyptic adventure. Things get really weird in this one. Alright, Steve, if you are still in chat with us here, select your character. Soldier, survivor, or courier. Alright, we'll give Steve a second here. Alright, we've got courier as the selection, so let's go ahead here. Alright, enter your character's name. Steve, if you'll do me the privilege here. Barbe Apapa. You are Barbe Apapa, a courier trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world by scavenging among the ruins of what is left. You have a parcel of letters and a small pistol. It's a long and dangerous road from Boston to Charleston, but you're one of the only people who knows the roads well enough to get your parcel of letters there. You set out in the morning, and it's a long and difficult day. By nightfall, you're exhausted and have to sleep in the car. Alright, so we are Barbie Papa. And we've got to sleep in our car. So let's start with a very simple thing. Lock the car doors. Actually, no, you know what? Let's hide the car in bushes. Hidden from the main road. You find a good spot and hide the car, wrapping it up in tarp to keep it dry. You collapse in the back seat and sleep a bit. You wake in the morning with a start. Okay. Eat a meager breakfast of... Ooh, let's go nondescript protein. Okay, protein. Okay, you wolf down a few bites of meat and crackers that you keep in your car for emergencies and head off into the morning sun. The roads are eerily quiet as you make your way out of New England. Man, I'm leaving the world of clam chowder behind. Alright, so check how much gas the car has. Check the gas gauge and find it has plenty of fuel. You're all set to go. You set off on the road. Wow. What woke you up? Story? I'm out of here. When I woke up with the start, I eat breakfast and I go. That's sort of how my normal life operates. Okay, so we're getting on the road. Always have emergency meat and crackers in your car. Drive to Charleston. Okay, simple enough. You drive for hours with no problems. You'll be in Charleston soon. Wow. After a long, boring drive through the empty roads, you finally see the signs of life. Again. Oh man, I've been telling you, you know, how weird the apocalyptic ones get, but this is like it's just like casual drive. Alright, so you see the signs of life again? Alright, so let's drive to Charleston Post Office. And deliver letters. Did I hear emergency meat? Cold cuts in the sun. Yes. Yes, these are all true. You pull into the post office, you go to the car, you walk inside and approach the counter. I have a few letters to send. Alright. Okay, so we need to talk to the postmaster. Where is the postmaster? The clerk looks at you, question. You, the postmaster? Don't you use that term to refer to the man who delivers the mail? Oh, the snark is great. This can either turn weird quickly or become a thing. Story, I guarantee you it will be one of those two. Alright, don't use that term to refer to the man who delivers the mail. What do you want me to do with these letters? The clerk points at the box with a slot below the counter and tells you to put the letters in there. Then he informs you can pick up your mail anytime between now and tomorrow. Alright. I think we've just sort of like role-played going to the post office. Pick up mail. You pick up your mail. It consists of a few bills, a catalog from Sears and Roebuck, quite a few circulars, and a letter in an envelope with your name on it. Sears and Roebuck. Oh my goodness. When did this apocalypse occur? Like in 1985? Okay, so let us open envelope and read the letter. Dear Barbe, this is just to let you know that we got your letter and to let you know we're having a meeting with the director of the post office in your area to see what can be done about it. Oh my goodness. When did this become a formal complaint on the fact that they didn't know what a postmaster was? Alright, let's see what else he's got planned for us here. About all the people trying to get mail sent to them. We'll let you know when we find out. I'll let you know more when we find out. We hope you're well and things are going well for you. Alright, this is like the most mundane apocalyptic adventure I have ever been privy to. Alright, what are we going to do? We're going to write a letter of thanks to the U.S. Postal Service for taking my complaint seriously. The mundaneness of this is beautiful. Dear mail it's writing the letter. Dear mail officials, I'm writing you to thank you for taking the time to receive my complaint. I am a courier currently trying to do my job in the midst of a large outbreak of the flaw topical. All right. So let's see where this letter goes. Due to the nature of my job and my location, I have not been able to receive mail from my family. This is incredibly frustrating, as I know it must be for you. Yep, flu. Straight up flu. There's influenza going on right now. Oh, so I gotta see where the AI takes this here. Per request, I would like to suggest that those of us in the same situation have our mail sent to a common address. My family and I live at Street, Apartment 4A. This is, we must remember, an artificially intelligent generation of what is effectively a nicely worded letter. Can we let that sink in for just a second? Like, this is mind-blowing. Okay, one more. Let's see. Please send all future mail to my family at this address. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Sincerely, Barbara. Okay, so we're going to scratch out Barbara and write Barbara. Wow. You head into a bathroom of the post office with your letter. You head back out into the heat and wait in a line of 5 cars? This is pretty cool. I'm going to play this game whenever I need a work email written. Let the AI do it for me. Yes. I'm just thinking, this is like notes I have written in the past before. Alright, so apparently we are leaving the post office now. But I'm going to mail the letter first. So mail the letter before return to the car. Okay, you return to your car and drive off. You drive for quite a while with no problems. You pull into a gas station. You realize you only have a few dollars left. Okay, I don't even know where I'm going at this point. We have gas stations. How much of an apocalypse is this? Okay, a few dollars left. So I guess we're going to get a few dollars worth of gas. Now, in the US, I am sure a few dollars worth of gas gets you places. In Canada, not so much. You go inside the gas station and pay for your gas. The woman behind the counter gives you a strange look when you say you've run out of money and need some change for a dollar bill. Uh-oh, what shall Barbie do for money? That is the question, isn't it? Alright, let's switch to say. Barbie is not a proud man. I'm sorry. I don't believe I heard your name. The woman stares at you in confusion. I asked you if you were the station attendant. I am. Could you please give me some change for $1? Wow. Say, also, what is your name? Someone says, why do you want to know my name? Alright, let's take this a little weird. So I know the name of my food. Yeah, that's a say command. Oh man, she is not paying any attention to me at all. $1. Do you want change or not? Oh, right. Take the dollar. Right. And swallow the woman whole. The woman is swallowed in a squelching, slimy sound. Okay, we can get this back on track. This is supposed to be an apocalypse. There should be at least some attendant consummation going on. Search the cash register. For cash. Find a wad of wrinkled cash. You count out 87 cents and stuff it in your pocket. In a wad of cash. Your stomach rumbles. You realize you haven't eaten in 2 days. I just swallowed a lady. Digest the station attendant. What? Okay. You're stealing and you ate someone. Yeah, I mean, now this is apocalyptic. This is apocalypse. You find a menu behind the counter, which includes things like bacon double cheeseburger with everything. All right. Okay, let's see where this is going. Order a cheeseburger. An hour later, a large meal is brought to you. Bite into it, it's delicious. You feel full and nice for the first time in 2 days. AI does not compute the murder. Yeah, so this is the nature of the AI story. It gets real weird. Okay, so you feel full and nice for the first time in 2 days. So I believe we lived in Boston, so... drive back to Boston. Pick up your car and drive to the exit of the gas station looking for a highway sign. A road sign points you towards the highway. Good. Let's continue. The sun's rays peek over the horizon as you drive along the highway. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. A large truck drives up beside you. Trucker, get in. You get in the truck. Where are you going? Boston. So I've abandoned my car, and I'm now riding with this trucker. Okay. Do now watch the scenery. I'll watch the road go by as we drive to Boston. Drive along the highway for a while before coming to a stop at a rest stop. There's a gas station, a hotel about the stop. You notice a man standing by the gas pump. Okay. You know, steal the man's truck. You open the passenger door and get in the truck. The keys are already in the ignition. You put the truck in gear and pull in the parking lot. Yes! We got a truck now. Drive to Boston. Drive through the night. You pass through many Midwestern towns and a few small southern towns. You notice there's a lot of farming communities. I think I'm taking the long way to Boston. I mean, I am not an expert on U.S. geography, but I don't think you go through the south to get to Boston. Well, maybe. I don't know which Charleston they're talking about. Okay. Remember simpler times. Times when the world wasn't so complicated. Let's get existential for a second. You remember sitting on your dad's knee as he tells you stories of some of the places you'll pass through today. Oh, it's very pleasant. Keep driving to Boston. We're making it to Boston. We've delivered our letters. We're getting home. Drive for a while longer. Crossing into New York State, there are more trees on the side of the road now. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely accurate. Drive through. Oh man, I was hoping for more of a scenario here. Drive through New York State to Boston. Pass over the Connecticut border into Massachusetts. The tree's thin and the road becomes a hard blacktop. Nice. Determine the best route to Boston. You got your directions. You've driven this route before. You can easily determine the best route to take. You drive for a while until you see a sign for I-90 East. Now, I would have been on I-90 East already if I'd gone through New York State, but that's just a little technicality there. Okay. Now, let's see. check the diesel gauge in the truck. Look, the diesel gauge is almost empty. You pull off. Oh, okay, here we go. You pull off the road to refill the truck at the gas station. A man comes up to pay for his gas. All right. I think we can almost make it home here. Say, hey, you going to Boston? Man looks at you and smiles. Yeah, I am. Where are you going? I'm going to the mountains. The man nods. The mountains? In Boston? Boston, to be precise. The man laughs heartily. The man, I guess you got a lot of time to kill, kid. That's a hell of a long way to go just to get to the Berkshires. This is not going to let me get to Boston in any way, shape, or form. Ah, yes. The Berkshires. Very close to Boston. If I recall. Man laughs again. You're one smart kid, aren't you? I like your jacket. Man looks down at his jacket and smiles. Oh, snap. Take the man's jacket. And drive to Boston. We're taking a jacket. Take the man's jacket and put it on. It's a little large for you, but very warm. Game, please. Just let me get to Boston. Smile to myself. Feeling smug. Smug. Drive to Boston. You've been driving for a few miles. You come to another gas station. The man comes up to pay for his gas. Okay, what is this endless supply of men wanting to pay for gas? Okay, we're going back. We're going back in the say, hey, would you like my jacket? Man looks at you and smiles. Says, "This is a great jacket. Where'd you get it?" "I found it." The man laughs heartily. Okay, this is like the exact same dude. This is so weird. Alright, so he found it. The man laughs heartily. Say, you going to Boston? The man nods. Yeah. It's a long way for just a long way to go just for gas, kids. Where you headed? I'm going to the mountains. I'm not going to the mountains for the love of... Can I ride with you to Boston? For those of you who are just joining us here, we are desperately trying to get back to Boston. The man frowns a bit. Okay, wow, we're just totally going back in circle. Alright, so you know what? Fine. This conversation is going nowhere. We're just going to drive to Boston. Okay, so we're going to do a mode here called Story Mode where we can actually input what happens. So, what happens next? Bada Bay drives to Boston directly with no detours. Alright, you look out the window in the passing hills. Bada Bay drives the entire time, nodding several times. For the love of everything, please let me return to Boston. Let's see what happens. You have a hard time seeing, but you wake him up, and when you reach the turnoff for I-90 East, Barbay wakes up and turns on the radio. A song by the Police comes on. So I have transcended Barbay. I am no longer Barbay. Wow. Alright, so Barbie and I are distinct individuals now. Alright, so this we got to do something drastic here. Force Barbie at gunpoint to take us to Boston. You don't think you make it to the city on your own, so you have to take him with you. You point the gun at Barbie, he looks scared and is now awake. Wow, I don't know when I became two people. Drive to Boston, Barbie. I'm not messing around. We're not going to the mountains. Oh, I've got to make this a say. There. Barbie nods and turns on the gas station's radio. The song ends as quickly replaced by one with heavy bass. Barbie pulls out of the gas station. Great. So we've now got a song with heavy bass going on. We're pulling out of the gas station. So I think that's going to require a different jam. All right. We're going to make it, folks. We're going to make it to Boston. Okay. Okay, so level the gun at Barbie. Are we almost there? Barbie nods. After a few minutes, you come to a rest stop labeled Lee. Barbie pulls into the rest stop. I was going to request this. Yes. I figured that was a good bassy song for you there, Steve. Barbie pulls into the rest stop. Stop the car. What? Barbie, do not stop the car. To Boston in 25 minutes, or the bomb will explode. Barbie is silent. The two of you exit the car and run through the woods to the nearest road. You see a sign for Mount Clemens? Wow. Barbie, can you teleport? Barbie nods. Okay. Okay, use it to go to the closest police station. Barbie holds his hands up and starts to concentrate. Some of a huge flash of light. Okay, so Barbie's got some powers. Alright. So I'm going to use the story mode here. Reports to the nearest police station in Boston. You've gone through a lot to get there, and you don't know how you're going to escape from the police station when you get there. Okay. But we're back in Boston. Let's try this. Leave the police station. And return home. Could it be this simple? You run back home. You get home, your mom is surprised to see you, but glad nonetheless. Wow. That was an absolute journey, folks. A post-apocalyptic adventure of the most boring kind ever. I was expecting a lot more awful things to happen during that, but instead, we got just kind of a nice road trip there with like Barbet and someone else. So I think that's probably not a bad place to call it for tonight. But let me know, folks, did you enjoy this this little playthrough here of the AI dungeon? Would you like to see it again in the future? I can certainly do another stream of it if everyone thought it was interesting to check out. Or, you know, if it's like, hey, why aren't you playing the Minecraft block game, you know, the one where you strike the blocks, then, you know, we can do more of that too. Whatever's going to do it for you. All right, we got to vote for yes, it was fun. Excellent. I had a great time with this. This is just stupid fun. And it went really weird places, so I am definitely down for that in the future. But folks, yeah, it is getting a little late here. I got to get myself to bed so I can get up and go to work in the morning. Vacation over. RIP vacation. But that was good. Reminds me of crap we used to do. I mean, I hope not the contents of the story, Steve, more the writing of it. But yeah, I had a great time with this. I think we'll bring this one back for post Minecraft streams in the future if we get bored of the block game. But for now, folks, look, thanks for sticking it out for an extended stream here. Had a great time with y'all. Thanks for hanging out. And we will be talking to you all real soon. We're back here again on Tuesday for more of everyone's favorite block game. And who knows, maybe some more of this too. But we'll figure it out then. Folks, have yourselves a great night. Thanks for attending. And we'll be talking real soon. Bye-bye.